Hi, this is Lori from CNL Botanicals. I often get questions about variegated plants and when is the right time to cut them back when they're throwing all white or all green leaves. I'm excited because I finally have a good example to show everyone. This is a variegated Monstera Adansonii that was grown from a cutting. This is the original leaf right here, and it is on its way out, but that's okay because that's completely normal. It first put out this almost half-moon leaf with good striping on the stem. It has beautiful sectoral variegation, but the problem with sectoral variegation is that the stem is usually heavily green on one side and heavily white on the other side. So if the new growth doesn't come from exactly in between the green and the white, the next leaf will be either all white or all green. That's exactly what happened here. The next two leaves came out all white, and it looks like the fourth emerging leaf is all white as well, so I'm going to cut this plant back. I typically like to wait until the plant throws 2 or 3 all white or all green leaves before doing so. The first thing that I'm going to do is remove this dried up sheath so that I can get a better visual of where I need to cut. So after taking a closer look at all sides, I've decided that I'm going to make the cut right above this little aerial root that's forming so that I take off the 3 white leaves but keep that sectorally variegated leaf intact. I'm hoping that there's an axillary bud down below on the side of the stem where there is green. If there is indeed an axillary bud right here where there's good striping on this side of the stem, there's a chance that the new growth will have balanced variegation. I've got my sharp scalpel here, so let's get to cutting. As I mentioned before, I'm going to cut right above this aerial root very carefully. I'm first going in with just the tip of the scalpel to try to make a precise cut. Once the tip of the blade is exactly where I want it to be, I'm just going to apply gentle pressure and do a side-to-side motion. This is where I'm at so far, and I like the placement of the cut, so I'm going to keep going. So after making a few more cuts, I'm almost all the way through. Slow and steady is the name of the game here. Just a few more slices and success! Just look at that. It's so beautiful yet useless, unfortunately. As you may or may not know, all white leaves contain no chlorophyll, so they don't help the plant grow. This leaf is still attached, and if you look up close, this is really cool. You can actually see the axillary bud right here, and it is indeed on the side where there's green going down the stem, or more specifically the petiole, which is the stem of the leaf. This little bump is the axillary bud. I'm going to turn on the flash so you can get a better look. Here it is again. The axillary bud is that little light colored bump, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see that it's right where the striping is. Still, the new growth may come out all white because I have no idea what the variegation on the stem underneath the petiole looks like, and there still needs to be a bit of green on the axillary bud. Only time will tell, but to speed things up, I'm going to apply some cakey paste to the axillary bud. I have a tiny dab on the tip of the scalpel, and I'm going to gently put it across the bud. I should be able to see the bud swelling up in the next few days. That's how quickly this works. The exact scalpel and cakey paste that I used are available on my Amazon storefront. Please like and subscribe for more propagation videos and to see an update of this.